So as you can see here at around lunchtime on the last full day of work, we had a very successful build at Zambia Build 2011 on Sepo Farm in Kaoma. We had a fair amount of success on the irrigation system, which was a last-minute project put together in partnership with IDE in Lusaka. And with a little bit of adjustment to the system and sending over some proper fittings and pipes, after I return to the United States, we'll be able to have that system fully functional. Over here in the distance, you can see the watchman's house, which was completed before our arrival. The two plots we cleared are adjacent to the area where we can potentially fill out about 4 or 5 more plots for crops. Off in the distance, you can see the poultry house finishing up the final touches. The block maker working hard to finish up his last pile of mortar. The shade structure in which we've been using. In the distance behind the block maker, it's hard to make out in this photo, we have dug a foundation for a final storage building, and that will be used for poultry storage as well as landscaping and gardening storage for tools and supplies. So we dug that foundation and poured that footing, which was another unexpected job, but we fortunately had time for it, and we completed that. Off in that far corner eventually is where we'll build our guest houses. Along that far side of the plot we'll eventually use probably for crops. And then back in this upper front corner of the plot again is back to the block making storage building and pit latrine, which we constructed while we were here on this trip. So it was a very successful trip. The team all had a great time, worked very hard, exceeded all expectations, and I believe we're all looking forward to going to an R&R now and then eventually working our way back here to continue these projects in the future.